From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my lighty won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making.
What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to Rhino MGTV. This is my Manchester United match review, match reaction. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Make sure you are subscribing. Yeah, like it says here, we are 14th in the league. 14th in, oh my days. There you go, just like Man United. We're 14th in the Premier League. I was about to say Premiership, but that's old school. But yeah, Man United 0, Newcastle 2. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. What a weird game. I didn't really see much of the first half. Second half, I pretty much watched most of it. And yeah, it was just the first 20, 30 minutes from what I could see was absolutely just chaotic. There were gaps everywhere, pause. They were like, there was no discipline, there was no cohesion, there was nothing. It was absolutely appalling. And you would think Newcastle were at home. Literally, you would think Newcastle were at home. The way they played, the confidence, the vibe, how loud their away fans were as well. Crazy, but I would say second half, we improved. And my first criticism will go to Ruben Amorim. Obviously, I think he definitely got the lineup wrong. I know he's trying to do a bit of this rotation stuff and whatever, but Eriksen and Casemiro in that midfield against Newcastle's midfield is not going to work, man. It's not going to work, man. Then again, I don't know, because obviously he started Xerxes, and I don't want to say that was a bad thing because we've never tried Xerxes and Højlund together. So that could be a mistake on his part, but a lot of us wanted Xerxes to be in a 10 and at least see him and Højlund together. And I guess on this occasion it didn't work out. I know a lot of people are crashing it on Xerxes, and for what I saw, he had a very poor game, but I'm not going to get onto him, man. I'm still going to give him time. I said it with Højlund. I say it with every player. I'm going to give them time. It's his first season, I'm going to give them time. It's not looking good for him right now, but I'm going to give him time. Same as Ruben. He's made mistakes. He fixed it up in the second half pretty much, but these players can't even hit a barn door, man. I just don't get it, man. The lack of clinical like players in our team is just ridiculous. Even Casemiro, I don't know why he didn't take a touch before he took that shot. There was a few other opportunities we had. I think Harry Maguire's header was quite unlucky as well. But yeah, man, I just think it's just one of those games where, Ruben pretty much got it wrong. He fixed it, but then the team couldn't score anyway. And we didn't even look threatening going forward. We had a few chances. We could have easily been, had at least 1 or 2 goals. But you can say that for Newcastle in the first 30 minutes. They could have put United to the sword. So, yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy. Ruben's still learning. He has leeway for me in terms of giving him a chance to fix it and resolve this. Ten Hag left this guy in a mess. And yes, we wanted Ten Hag out, and rightfully so. But for me, with Ruben, at least I can see a system that these players are just not good enough for. And I'm hoping that within time, he will try and get the best out of these players for this system. But off the bat, we know this system and these players, they're not washing, they're not connecting, it's not working. So, yeah, it just is what it is, man. You might criticize him and say, okay, but why is he stubborn? Why is he still following his system if it knows that it's not working with these players? This is what we hired them for. We hired them to figure it out, and we hired them to make it work. So hopefully at some point he can get something, and then with reinforcements later on down the line, we can see what's good. Maybe he might have to go in the youth team and get some players in there. You know, maybe he might have to just still do a bit of shuffling around because I saw Zirkzee and Holland together and I thought, okay, cool. I was a bit worried about Eriksen in the midfield. But sometimes you can put Eriksen there because he's very good at controlling the tempo, even when, you know, he doesn't have to do a lot of running. But with a midfield like Newcastle's, who's very physical, they've got athletes in there, they know how to run, they know how to press, they know how to be intense when they need to, they know how to be physical when they need to, they know how to fight, they know how to win the first balls, win the second balls, and they really put in a shift. The whole of the Newcastle team put in a shift, and that's the reality of it, you know. But yeah, man, crazy, man. 3 games in a row that Ruben Amorim has lost. I think that's the first time since 1962. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, even Ten Hag didn't do that." Blah blah blah. But right now we're starting a whole new process. You know, it's like a car. You know, I like my car analogies, but look at it like this: Ten Hag mash up the car, mashed it up, mess up the car. Now Ruben's trying to fix the car and try to drive at the same time. The car's mash up. The car's finished. The car's done. But he's still trying to figure it out. But we've seen some positives. Since Ruben's been here, we've seen some positives. But we need to remember that he's had no preseason and he's installing a whole new system. So we can blame Ineos for that. Because at the end of the day, they brought him in the middle of the mess. So, yeah. Playing a back three, back five, whatever it is very difficult for these players. And it's a very unique system in the sense where you need specific profiles. And we just know these players are not good enough. So I've seen a lot of positives where if we can fix our defense when we're receiving set pieces, whether it's free kicks, whether it's corners, yeah. If we can improve on our positioning and our set piece technique when receiving, when we're defending set pieces, I think that will plug a lot of negative holes that we have. And also, if we can get a bit more clinical, get a bit more confidence, that will plug a lot of negatives. And maybe the system will start to thrive a bit more, you know. But at the same time, you have to question how long do we allow him to try and figure it out. At any point, are we gonna have to start saying, okay, you know what, this just ain't working? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's complicated, but I'm not ruling him out right now. I'm still supporting Ruben Amorim. I hope Ineos are fully supporting him. These players, a lot of them, 90 to 95% of them possibly are not good enough. And this system just is not working for them. But I feel like he can still sort it out, man. There's still positives to take. As much as it's one of the worst records we've had, as much as it's a real dark December in 2024, and we are 14th in the league, 3 points from relegation zone. Absolutely crazy. We have to strip it all, we have to take apart the car, strip off all the paint, everything, and we have to start the car again fresh. But I still think there's still time for him to try and fix this rot that he's had in December, but it's going to be very tough. And we knew this project was going to be difficult, but it's gone really bad, and it shows how bad of a mess he was left in. And you know, at the end of the day, he took the job and whatever, but Ruben's got to figure it out. So let's see how that goes, man. Hopefully Xerxes, you know, build some confidence. If not, he will be gone. Hoyland showed bits and pieces of, you know, I feel like sometimes he holds onto the ball for too long, and what he's doing is it's just not the right thing for the game sometimes. Like, he's battling his player, but just lay the ball off, or at least just reset and start again. You know what I mean? Sometimes he wins fouls and stuff, but yeah, man. Martinez went too great today from what I saw. who else? Delit and Maguire didn't have the best of games. You know, it's a mad game. I don't even want to talk about the players because at the end of the day, we already know how good these players are, and we know a lot of them are not good enough for the system. So it's just one of those situations where we're just gonna have to wait and see and hope that Ruben fixes the things he can, and we fully support him until we can't support him, and that's it for me. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Make sure you're subbing to the channel, and yeah, that's all I've got to say, man. Hard times, man. It's hard times right now. Tough times right now, but we move, man, and we keep the faith. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out.
From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my light he won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making